Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a project pan update for you. Now this project pan update has been A, long overdue, B, it's going to be kind of all over the place because I'm going to change the format of things going forward. Now the first mistake which I made in the starting of the year itself was to not structure these project pans like properly. The previous video which I have done is, I want to say, 3 to 4 months old. I filmed it and posted it sometime in April, and I'm going to link it down below. In that video I had given myself certain goals, and I also had a list basically of products which I wanted to use up, hit pan, etc, etc, like some kind of project pan goals in 2025. And I do have the OG list with me. I'm going to share you updates on those, but we're also going to restructure the project pan as well, and I'm going to do it in a new format going forward, which is going to hopefully be more exciting, and it's also a little bit more in tune with what I've usually seen other creators do in the project pan community. So yes, without any further ado, let's jump into the video and let's get started. The first thing is, I'm going to share with you the things which like the OG goals I had, and basically give you updates on those. So the first one is really exciting because the liquid lipstick, which is the K Beauty liquid lipstick that I wanted to use up, I have actually hit my goal on it of finishing it up, and that is why I don't actually have it here to show you because it's in my empties. The second one is a lipstick which I am I wouldn't say close to being done, but I'm still a little far on this, and this is something I'm going to work on in the next project as well. So that is the Nykaa Ultra Matte lipstick in the shade Diana. I have like this much more to go basically, so we're gonna do markings and everything later on. But yes, this is something which I've still not hit my goal on, which is to use it up. And then the next product is the Mona Lisa shade from the same range basically, and this one, like you can see, there's like a tiny nubbin of it left, but again I haven't hit my goal on it completely because it's not flat. It's flat from one side, but then there is a point on the other side. So I'm very close to hitting my goal on this, and hopefully you will see this done soon. Then I also gave myself a very big goal, which was not even realistic at that point, to be honest, to accomplishing, is to use up a red lipstick. So MAC's Russian Red, which is the only MAC lipstick which I have and the only red bullet lipstick that I have in my collection. I wanted to use up this entire thing, and if you know me, I don't even wear red that much, so to use up so much was definitely a very lofty goal which I gave myself, and clearly that's why we could not accomplish it yet. Then for this Essence blush right here, I wanted to use it up because the cap on it, or basically the lid on it, is broken. So I'm like, might as well, I don't want to keep a broken product in my collection, let's completely use it up. Now I hit the first goal, which was to hit pan, and there's a pretty major pan in here, like you can see, but I have not been able to use it up, and I'm going to give you updates on this going forward as well. Then one more goal which I did hit, which I'm really glad about, is to use up another liquid lipstick, and this I did earlier itself, before the K Beauty one. That was Verified liquid lipstick in the shade Butter Blondie. This was, I'm pretty sure, the first goal which I hit in terms of all the products. It was either the first or the second one, I can't quite remember because it's been a while, and again that is something I've emptied up. I don't have it to show it to you, but yes, I have hit that goal, which I'm really glad about. Then we have two eyeshadow, like they're not eyeshadows, but I use them as eyeshadows. The first one was this one right here, the like this shade I'm not working on at all, but this shade I wanted to completely use it up, and I've not been able to do that. But the pan was like already there since last year. I have now flattened out the entire product, so like whenever I use it up, it's going to be all evenly used up. It's not going to be like एक जगह पे ज़्यादा दूसरी जगह पे कम है, ये पूरा फ्लैट हो जाएगा इवेंचुअली. सो मैंने काफ़ी ज़्यादा फ्लैट कर दिया है इसको ऑलरेडी, जो आई एम नॉट श्योर कि कितना कैमरा पे कैप्चर होगा, बट येस, दैट इज़ ऑल्सो समथिंग विच वी हैव डन, बट माई गोल इज़ टू इवेंचुअली यूज इट अप, एंड possibly this year. So let's see if we do that. And then for the other duo, which is a more cool tone shade, I wanted to hit pan on this, and I have not done that yet. In fact, I don't even think I'm anywhere close to hitting pan, and because I hit pan on the other one, I know that it takes a while and a lot of consistency. So possibly at least till the end of the year, I feel like I should be able to hit pan on this, if not completely use it up. Realistically, I know I won't be able to use it up, but at least if I hit pan on it, then maybe next year I can aim at finishing it up. Then we have, okay, this blush right here, which I also wanted to hit pan on. This is the e.l.f. blush in the shade Always Rosy, and I don't know how well you can see on camera, but in person I can see the rings in the base of the pan, so I know that I'm close to hitting pan on it. I'm just not there yet, basically. So that is also something that I gave myself the goal of, that in 2025 I want to hit pan on this, but we've not hit that goal as of yet. Then the last two products we have hit our goal on, so I'm ending the update on an exciting note. The Tarte blush in the shade Charmed, I had a mini which I wanted to completely finish it up, and I didn't have much product, so it was very easy to completely use it up. But then the last one, and this was really difficult because it's a giant product, okay, it is huge. The Marc Jacobs bronzer, which I've had in my collection for years now, I want to say. I wanted to hit pan on this, and you can tell it's not even a tiny mini pan. It was, but I have since then expanded the pan a little bit, and of course if you see the size of the pan versus the entire compact, you can still see that I am nowhere close to using it up completely. But on such a big bronzer, like even to hit a pan of this size is a pretty big deal, and with months and months and months of consistent use, I finally been able to do that. So I'm really glad about this. And that was all the updates basically from last time. So all the products which I had put in the project, and I've hit my goals on some. I am nowhere near reaching the goal on others. So I want to share like basically a preview of what is coming up. Now I don't plan to switch out the products too much, but I want to switch out how often I am updating you guys on this, which I think because I took 3 to 4 months to update you, there was more of like actual progress to show you and actual goals which I was hitting. At the same time, I want to probably do it a little bit differently going forward, and a lot of the panners which I am seeing like in the Project Pan community, they are doing monthly updates. So that is probably something I've done that in the past and I stopped doing it, and now I'm thinking of going back to it again, that is doing monthly updates. But it's going to be more numbers focused, and also I'm going to show you more photos, like progress photos, etc. On each of the products going forward, like from next month basically. So what I've done is I've made an Excel sheet. Basically this is obviously like for my own self, where I've added all the products, and then I've added the goal for each of them. So that's what I'm going to take you through. And then I'm going to be doing like a column where I'm updating you towards the end of the month, whether I've hit the goal or not, how close I am, how many times I've used that product in that specific month, along with sharing with you the progress photos. So that will obviously come in next month, because I came up with this idea sometime in mid-July. So basically starting from August, I'm going to be tracking the number of uses, I'm going to be tracking the progress, etc. And then towards the end of the August, I will share the updates with you, and then we'll keep going like this every single month. So products which are going to continue, and I've also revised my goal basically on some of these, so that way it'll keep things fun and interesting. There might be a product or two which I decide to take out, and then on some I'm just going to change the goal basically, and I will possibly also have one addition to the project, because that is a product I'm really enjoying using, so I want to add it in the project and have a goal for it. So the first product is going to be the lipsticks, which you already saw. These are my first two products. Diana, like I showed you, is I don't think I'm going to be able to hit my goal in August, like by the end of August, but I think by end of September at least we should be able to hit our goal on this. That is what I'm going to basically put in a prediction for this particular product is going to be September, and then for this one it should definitely be in August. So in August you should be seeing this empty. I think that will also be fun to give myself like a estimated like completion time, or like not completion time but hitting the goal. Basically, by when do I think I can hit the goal, I'll give myself estimates for each and every single product, and then we will see when I actually end up doing it and how good my predictions are. So I think that's going to be fun to do as well. Then for our third product, which is this red lipstick right here, which I showed you, I have now realized it's clearly not going to be possible to finish this up by the end of the year. So I'm going to change my goal, and now my goal is going to be to use this once every single week. That I feel like is a more realistic goal, to use it once every week, and it's going to be relatively easy also to do, which means I'm getting in 4 uses every single month at least, which I think is pretty good. Like, I'll consistently use it and then I will eventually use it up. Like, that is so much more simpler than giving yourself a crazy goal that okay, you have to use this up by the end of the year. So once every week is how we're going to be using it, and I think that's definitely very doable. I don't think I'll be able to use it up by the end of the year, but I want to see how much of it I'm able to use up by the end of the year. Like, if we have so much product, can I at least use like half of it this year? Maybe. Let's see. This is not even a prediction, it's just like a let's see how it goes. So that is that. Then the next product, which was in the project, but I am deciding that I'm going to take it out because I've already hit pan on this Essence blush, and it's not even a small pan like I showed you, it's a decent size pan. So for now I'm going to take this out of the project. Actually, that is what I am thinking for now, and I will keep it aside basically and get into using it probably later next year or something like that. But then these two, my goal is going to remain the same. This one I want to hit pan on, the one that doesn't have any pan, and then this one I want to use it up completely. Now I want to hit my goal on these by December. I am not quite sure if it's going to happen before December or not, but at least by December I think my goals are realistic, and I want to do it. I want to do it by the end of the year, if not before that. Then we have the e.l.f. blush. Now the e.l.f. blush I also do want to hit pan on, and like I showed you, it is close to being there but it's not quite there. So I want to keep it aside for just a couple of months. So I'm going to roll it out just for a couple of months, and then later I'm going to put it back again. For now I actually have a different blush that I want to focus on, and this blush I do want to hit pan on. So this is like my main key focus area right now. It is a new blush, and if you watch my shorts you would know what I'm talking about. This is the Wet n Wild blush in the shade Bed of Roses, I think. Yeah, Bed of Roses. Now I have been using this very religiously, very consistently every single time I do my makeup, and I don't know whether you can see, I think you can see the rings very like obviously on this, and I want to hit pan on this soon. I am anticipating September or October. I think either September or October. It's definitely not going to happen in August, but even if it happens in September and October, September or October, I'll be really glad. And then once I hit pan on this, I will take it out of the project. I'm going to roll it out, and then I will put in another blush, maybe the e.l.f. one or maybe some other blush that I want to also hit pan on. Then moving on, next we have something really fun. This is another new edition, and this is something which you guys have seen I own for years now. I think it's been how many years? I think this is going to be the 4th year that I've had this. We're going to complete 4 years very soon with this product, and it's a perfume. So it's not a makeup product, it is actually a perfume, and it is this beautiful shoe perfume right here. It is Good Girl by Carolina Herrera, and I don't have too much left. I just have this much left, like the bottom part basically. There is only this much left, and I have been using this every single day recently, which is contrary to every single thing that I've told you before about this perfume. I've told you how it's a going out perfume, it's a clubbing perfume, and that's how I've used it for the longest time. But recently I have been using this every single day, mainly because of the weather. I feel like other perfumes in my collection are not monsoon appropriate for now, and I wore this I think once or twice, and I actually really liked it, even for every day, and that is why I've been wearing it. And I realized if I use this every single day, like till monsoon ends, I mean I'm going to be done with it way before that. I think this is also something that, like, in August this is going to be empty. So this perfume and this lipstick has to be empty in our next update. So that is how that's how quickly I know I will definitely be done with this, because I'm using it every single day. If I was not using it every single day, it would not be possible, but because I'm using it every single day, this is going to be empty by next month. And I'm just putting it in the project to give myself the extra push, and that's what we have. Then the last product, and this is like the biggest, the loftiest goal basically, I would say, and I don't think it's possible, but let's see. So with this particular bronzer right here from Marc Jacobs, I am going to insert like a cutout photo basically on the screen of how much I want to use up basically by the end of the year, and I'm just gonna draw it on the screen and show it to you. I think it's possible to do it by December, and then eventually I think in 2026 we will be able to use it up completely. That is my goal. I thought about taking it out of the project as well and putting in another bronzer so that I can then like have a goal to use that up. This is actually a very old bronzer, and that is why I feel like I don't need to keep it around in my collection for longer. I should just use it up as quickly as I possibly can and get it out of my collection. Most of the other bronzers which I have are relatively newer, so they will not go bad that quickly, but this one, it is old, and I should basically use it up as quickly as possible so that it doesn't go bad and then it's basically not usable at all. So yes, that is that for the Marc Jacobs bronzer. Like I said, I'm going to insert photos, usages, like all of that good stuff on the screen, and then I'm also going to, you know, share the updates with you every single month. So yes, we will be doing that, and I'm really excited that we're taking this project into a different direction basically and making it more fun. So that is what is keeping me really excited, and I cannot wait to share with you the updates. So yeah, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, you guys, and I'm going to see you in my next one. Until then, take care. Bye bye.